Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm talking about 5 millionaire habits that can set you up on the path to financial freedom. These 5 habits will increase your productivity, will keep you in the right frame of mind, and we all know that if you have good habits, there is no limit to what you can achieve in life. So let's begin. Number one is mindset, the growth mindset. Millionaires have growth mindset. There are two types of mindset, the growth mindset and then the fixed mindset. Your mindset is a set of beliefs of how you make sense of yourself and the world. It is how you perceive your intelligence and talents. Millionaires generally have a growth mindset. A growth mindset believes that there is room for improvement, that you're constantly evolving, and that you're going to get better with time. A fixed mindset will tell you, you're not really good at that. No, maybe you shouldn't do that. I don't think you're qualified for this. Let me give you two scenarios. So, parent one, the child comes home with an A in mathematics. Parent one tells the child, wow, you have a natural talent for mathematics. That's why you got an A. You're doing very well. Gives the child a hug or a cuddle and congratulates and celebrates with the child. Parent two, the child comes home with an A in mathematics. Parent two tells the child, you had an A in mathematics because you studied very hard. I'm proud of you. Well done. Now, parent A or parent one has set that child up with a fixed mindset because that child will always go about thinking, I have a natural talent for mathematics. And if they don't do well tomorrow, they are likely to quit because all of a sudden they'll think, oh, maybe I don't really have the talent after all. But parent B has told the child that hard work is what got them there. So that child will always work hard knowing that the reward will always be success. Parent two has instilled in their child the growth mindset. But a fixed mindset is the enemy of progress. A fixed mindset will not allow you to go further. A fixed mindset is afraid of failure. A fixed mindset does not want to make mistakes. A growth mindset leaves room for improvement. A growth mindset is not afraid to fail, it's not afraid to make mistakes. A growth mindset knows that I can always improve on my skills, I can learn and grow. A growth mindset knows that talent is not enough. A growth mindset knows that no, you can improve on anything you set your mind to do. A growth mindset allows you to develop your skills and ability along the way. A growth mindset knows that when you start in the beginning, it may not all be, all that you thought it to be. It wouldn't be very rosy, but then there's room for growth. A growth mindset knows that consistency always leads to success. That's the kind of mindset you should adopt, a millionaire mindset, which is a growth mindset. Now, on the other hand, there's the fixed mindset. A fixed mindset just gives up, throws in the towel. A fixed mindset thinks that either I have the talent or I don't have the talent. Fixed mindset thinks that if you're not good at something, that means you don't have the talent for it. Meanwhile, we all know that we can develop talent. You don't have to be naturally gifted to be good at something. You can learn it and become perfect in it. A fixed mindset will kill your potential and performance, even kill your motivation. But when you have a growth mindset, then you know that there is nothing that you cannot achieve. Millionaires generally think that nothing is out of their reach because they have that growth mindset, knowing that if I just strive harder, if I move into different social cycles, if I hire somebody better, then I'm able to achieve my goal. Thank you for walking by. Your mindset plays a key role in whether you achieve your dreams and goals in life. The fact that you're not succeeding now doesn't mean that you won't succeed in the next 6 months. All you have to do is change your mindset and keep doing what you're doing. Get into the habit of always thinking positively of yourself and your situation. If you work hard and strive and improve on yourself, your skills and your knowledge, you will always make it. You will always succeed as long as you keep at it. That fixed mindset does not explore the possibility of growth. That fixed mindset will not let you go forward because it limits you. It tells you that you're not qualified for that role, you're not fit for it, you're not beautiful enough, you cannot get it, it cannot be done, you're late to the party, you should have started years ago. Why do you want to do that now? Nobody does that anymore. That is what the fixed mindset tells you. You need to get rid of that kind of mindset and adopt the growth mindset, which is what will set you up for success. Because already, if you can change your mindset, then you're on the way to success. If you struggle with letting go of certain habits, or if you struggle with your mindset, there's a book I would advise you to read. It's called Atomic Habits by James Clear. This book literally changed my mind. Like, I used to struggle with self-doubt, thinking, oh, I can't do it, I'm too late. Why should I start now? People started years ago. It's no longer the in thing. How would I even break even? But when I read that book, it changed my mind. Atomic Habits by James Clear outlines easy and proven ways of breaking out of bad habits and building good habits. I've left a link in the description if you want to get the book. It's so good. It has over 150 good reviews online. I think it's worth getting. The book literally changed my life. Also, if you don't want to buy the book, you can sign up for 30 days free trial on Audible and you get this book for free. I'll also leave a link to this in the description. And while you get this book for free on Audible, use that 30 days and read so many other valuable books, which I'll be dropping the names in the video. So stay tuned. The funny thing in life is the more mistakes you make, the more lessons you learn. And when you learn more lessons, you become good at what you're doing. And when you're good at what you're doing, that's when you succeed. Millionaires have the habit of not dwelling in their comfort zones because they believe that life begins at the end of one's comfort zone. Typically, growth that takes us out of our comfort zones has the potential to open doors, new experiences, new beginnings, and new wins, new victories. Your comfort zone is a safe place that you've carved for yourself. It may be your job, a relationship, or it may even be in your mind. That is to say, it may be a state of mind. As humans, it's normal to gravitate towards routine, towards comfort, towards familiarity, because of common fears that we all share, which is the fear of failure and the fear of making mistakes. Because society has taught us that to fail means that you are inadequate. But that is far from the truth. We all know that when you fail, the more you fail, the more likely you are to succeed. Because with all that failure comes great lessons. The moment you leave your comfort zone, you have won the first battle of your life. Comfort zones generally do not have room for growth. Comfort zones generally just mean that you're comfortable where you are with your situation, you're managing, you don't really care for change. It's not that bad, it's not that good, you're just okay. It's just the bare minimum. Once you step out of your comfort zone and have the ability to believe in yourself that you'll be able to react to the setbacks that you're going to meet, then you have succeeded. If you can get out of your comfort zone, there is no limit to what you can achieve. But first, you have to make up your mind to leave your comfort zone. It's not always easy, but with the great mindset, it's very easy to get out of one's comfort zone and head for the stars. New habit number three that can set you up on the path to success is not tapping into FOMO. And what's FOMO? Fear of missing out, or the fear that others are living their best life and you're not living your best life. This fear, is really perpetuated by social media. Sometimes you go into Facebook, not Facebook, sometimes you log on to Instagram or Snapchat and you see people, friends, or even strangers, they are constantly on holidays. They are going from one beach to the other, or they are shopping or buying nice things, or eating at nice restaurants. And then you would ask yourself, what's happening to me? Why can't that be me? I'm missing out on things that's happening. I'm missing out on events. I'm missing out on parties. I missed out on that wedding. That's called fear of missing out, FOMO. This fear of missing out can drive people into anxiety, even make people make unintelligent decisions because you want to please your friends, because you want to live a certain lifestyle, because you want to portray that you have achieved your dreams. The people that you see most times going from one yacht to the other, or going from one city to the other, or just having nice things, they have toiled and toiled, and they are now only reaping the fruits of their labor. They may be on page 10 of their journey, and you are just at page 3, so you can't compare yourself to them. You have to keep striving and don't get sucked into the fear of missing out. Instead, I always say, why don't you JOMO instead of FOMO? Now, JOMO is JOMO. That means the joy of missing out. The joy of missing out is okay, that's fine. I wasn't there. I'm glad. But then you are improving yourself so that in the next 2 years, you can be living that life that you so like. While your friends are partying and you know that you're not yet on that level, you're not yet where you want to be financially, you can improve yourself by reading, studying, reading books like this one that will teach you so many things you need to know about your finances. And this fear of missing out has been attributed to so many psychological behavioral problems recently. People have developed anxiety, depression, low self-esteem just from seeing other people's lives on social media. And sometimes these lives may just be not all that glamorous because everybody has their problems, at all times. But instead of, putting yourself down that road and feeling drained and tired and angry and frustrated, you can use that time and learn a skill, improve on yourself, learn something you didn't know, read books on financial freedom, read books on how to invest, read books on how to get out of debt. Millionaires do not tap into the fear of missing out. In fact, most billionaires or millionaires are not even trendy. Most of them are not even on social media. They don't want to know what's happening. They don't want to get distracted because most times there's distraction. The time that you're using to get anxious, the time you're using to get jealous or envious of people, sometimes strangers living their lives, that time you could have used to invest in yourself and improve your skills so that tomorrow you can be living your own best life. So, millionaires do not tap into FOMO. This is the kind of habits that you should adopt. Do not get carried away. Do not tap into the trend. Do not feel left out. Instead, improve on yourself. This is a very significant millionaire habit that will drive you on the road to achievement. When you focus, you avoid distraction. You don't waste your time and energy on things that are not important. The ability to focus is sometimes hard, but if you keep trying at it and perfect it, it's the best thing that you can do for your mind. Being focused means truly present in the moment, which is the optimal state to get anything done. Millionaires focus because it helps them think 2 or 3 steps ahead. And when you focus, your mind is clear. You're able to get rid of brain clutter and you can think, more clearly and get things done. More ideas will flow into a focused mind. When you focus, you're able to visualize clear steps. Millionaires focus because it helps them think 3 steps ahead, and therefore you're able to visualize a clearer road to success. Focus is very, very important. I used to struggle a lot with focusing. I could be thinking of 10 different things at the same time. My brain would just be all over the place until I read a book by Daniel Walter called The Power of Self Discipline. This book will tell you how to tap into or reach into a certain part of your brain and ignite the power of focus. I'll leave a link to the book in the description. If you struggle with focusing, this is the book for you. Just read it and thank me later. The book will teach you how to target certain parts of your brain. If you have struggled with getting things done, like you started a task and then in 2 months, in 6 months, in a year, you're still struggling, this is the book for you. Literally, it will teach you the power of focus, how to harness your mind and focus on a task and get it done. Also, the following 5 things can help you focus. 1, meditation. When you meditate, your mind is centered and you're present. Also, eliminate distractions. Number 3, break down your task into sprints or fractions. When you break things down, it's easy for you to get them done quickly. And then also you can do them in sequence or in order of importance or priority. Then number 4, be present in the moment. Remember, you cannot change the past. Forget about the past. You can't change the past. The future has not happened yet. So forget about the future. But what you do in the present, in that moment, can help you to not repeat the mistakes of the past and can also set you up financial freedom in future. So be present, focus in the present, live in the moment, do things in the moment. Don't worry so much about the future. The future is not here yet. You will get there and you get there successfully if you can focus your mind. Number 5, take short breaks. When you're involved in a task or you're doing things or you're at work or you're in a meeting, take a little short break and for 5-10 minutes, take your mind off it and just relax and let the mind free and then go back to it. Short breaks help you focus even more. Number 5 habit of millionaires that can set you up for good is planning. When you plan, you can achieve your goals without any distractions. When you plan, you can achieve all you set out to do without missing all the fine details. Millionaires plan every details of their life, from their day to their appointments to their vacation to anything they have to do. It's all planned out. They either use planners or they hire people to plan for them. So I use a planner all the time. I plan my days, my weeks, everything I have to do. If there's a task I have to do, I plan from when I leave the house, what will happen when I get there, how I leave. Everything is all planned out in detail. And planning also helps you to keep track of your wins, of all your victories. Because when you plan and you execute, you can always go back and say, oh, I've actually come this far without knowing. You can always go back and say, okay, this is where I made a mistake. Now I have to regroup. Now I have to get back. That's where I failed. What did I do wrong? Or what didn't I do that I was meant to do? Planning keeps you structured. When you plan, you are headed for success. A well planned day will improve your productivity and further help you stay ahead with tasks. When you plan carefully, you do not have to rely on memory or chance reminders to remember things. You all have it laid down, and all you have to do is look at what you need to do next and carry on and execute that task. Millionaires plan and execute in order of priority. When you plan, you know what's next, what you have to do first, what you have to do last. In my next video, I'll be showing you how to plan in order of importance, in order of priority, and how to get things done, and how to plan from beginning till execution. When I plan, I keep track of essential information and events, and most of all, it helps me stick to my schedule. So I'll say get into the habit of planning. They say when you plan, you cannot fail because you've planned out, you know all the risks involved, you know all the issues, like you have your rates, log risk, assumption, issues, and dependencies. You know each factor, you know how they come in. You already have contingencies in place, in case you run into problems. That's the best part of planning. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. If you can adopt just 3 of these habits, your life would not be the same in the next 6 months.